Jim, we share a common faith in Jesus Christ and in ultimate truth and in the promise of John 10:10 juxtaposed of what the enemy wishes to do, lie, steal, and destroy, and Christ comes to give life and life more abundantly. What is it about Hollywood where they get so up in arms about the issue of child sex trafficking? I would have thought, if I was just kind of uninitiated in this space, that Hollywood would at least be neutral on your film. Why are they so opposed, so frantic in antagonizing Sound of Freedom? What's going on here?
Well, I'll give you an example, Charlie. We were about 4 years ago, we showed a movie, and this has been a 5-year deal. And they've done everything they could to stop it, as they did this with the Passion of the Christ. About 4 years ago, we showed it in a theater. There was like 5 viewings. And in each viewing, they were always talking during this one part, the audience. And I thought, maybe there's something wrong. I'd never seen that before. And about 1,500 people at the end, I spoke to them. And I asked them, what that was, and they all yelled out Epstein Island. And then I said, oh, okay, now I understand. We're shining a light on something they don't want shined on. And, this has been around for a long, long time. Biblically, it's been around, what they did to children during the time of Moses and again during the time of Jesus. Yes. And what we've been doing now. 27 days now, they're going to be able to kill a baby 27 days after they're born. Why would you kill a baby 27? Why would you kill a baby anyway? But why 27 days? Now, they always talk about the mother's right to choose, the mother, in case of the mother's life's in danger. So now think about it. Baby's next to her. Doctor walks in, puts a sword through the child, kills it. Does the mother become healthy because of that? How does that work? And then I talked to Tim Ballard immensely about organ harvesting. This trafficking is just the beginning of this whole thing. It's an 8-armed octopus, and if you take just trafficking out, that arm will grow back. You have to take the head, and we're talking grooming. We're talking about pornography, because pornography procures more pedophiles. And yes. Then it's a nonstop cycle. So this is a culture that has to be reawakened. And I don't know, and I've said this many times, more people now are more afraid of the devil, Christians. I'm talking about Christians now, more afraid of the devil than they are of God. I look to the biblical St. Paul. I look to St. John the Baptist. Both got their head taken off. That's okay with me. Paul says to live is Christ, to die is gain. Well, I know I'm going to die someday. And everything that I have on this earth, the Rolex watch that I have, is not going to float up into the heavens. It's all junk up there. I know one day I'm going to be there in front of that loving God, and I'm going to give everything I have for him. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? Or are we just supposed to sit back and stay on the fence? And as my friend says, the devil owns that fence. Lukewarm Christianity, that's not Christianity. And so we're the ones that have to lead, because it has to come from the people, and it has to come from a spirit where we're fearless. And when love comes in the heart to such a level that you would die for it. But wouldn't you die for your children at least? Maybe you wouldn't die for your republic. You wouldn't die for your country. Okay, fine. But what about your children? Would you just hand them over? And so America right now, and the world, when they see this, they're being reawakened, because the media has lied too many times. And this is the strand that broke the camel's back.